name is Vimal Kumar. I'm leading the program in India. And when we say the Modern Energy Cooking Services program, it's a Nick has already introduced. So I will try to not duplicate that. But as a mixed program, we recognize most of the fuel other than the biomass and firewood. So we're not able to support those. However, we will be happy to hear from you, the being a company, what actually you are facing and all, how the financial challenges is, and and how different methodology we can support. I can see a lot of faces which we have supported, and then they are growing really fast. So it is not only about the funding, but it is about the market connect also, which is going to be a very big opportunity you as a manufacturers. So based on the applications received and all, we will be inviting the investors predominantly, and they will be evaluating your company. And as we mentioned that we can't guarantee anything as a platform, as a we are providing a platform, will bringing you with the investor together. So with this, I wanted to show my presentation. Just a minute. Yeah, I hope my screen is visible. Yeah. So welcome all for the second webinar on the awareness for the Cook Clean Pitch Green. So as I mentioned, so we will be facilitating you with the investors to raise the fund and all, and moreover to develop the market linkage. As a next program, we believe that we should be having the new approach in clean cooking, and we are a research and socio-economic reality in transition for polluting fuel in the range of modern fuel. And when we say we covering entire range of cooking fuels, range of cooking fuel, but importantly that what we realize in the clean cooking sector, affordability is going to be most important. So we have to work on affordability. Then reliability is the another interesting aspects where the may some solution exists. Uh, but in terms of reliability, viability, and cost effectiveness, and plus nowadays that user satisfaction is most important thing and all. So these are the challenges we recognize, and how we can actually support you as a manufacturer through the finances is the today's topic of discussions, and we can able to bring you to the platform. And Finovista is the in-country partner for MEX program in India. We are an Indian consulting firm. And as you know, that this program is predominantly focusing on the companies having presence in India or willing to operate in India. So the program is focused on the India operation rather than the global. So this is the one constraints we have in the program. So that's why my current slide is actually focused on that. It's a very interesting aspects when India looked for the switching to the modern energy or clean cooking. So we as India had the traditional fuel, which is lead to the multiple problem like the GHG emissions, then the death occurred because of the respiratory diseases, and then the about 5 lakhs, which is a 0.48 million premature death. India has shifted from the traditional biomass and firewood to the LPG through the Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana, under which India has provided the LPG connection to the below poverty line people to the 90 million user in 2 phases. However, issue still persists that the cost of refilling a bottle is really high, so people are not refilling, and 55% of the fuel is imported. So it has our own challenges. Plus, the cost of fuel is actually increasing and increasing fast. When we look into the modern energy side, so we realize that in Indian condition, especially we have a install power capacity which is going greening. Greening is also happening. India has launched the Go Electric campaign to promote the electric cooking and electric vehicle. Government of India, through the Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas, has released a report called Energy Transaction Action Committee, which suggested that 25% of the household can use electricity for cooking by 2030. And then the India has the star labeling program on the devices. So induction cook stoves come under the star labeling. So it ranges from 1 to 5 star. 1 is the least efficient, and the 5 is supposed to be the most efficient. So it's helping the user to actually buy the devices or take the decision with a just based on a star. So this star is actually helping in a big way. Then there is the penetrations of electric cooking is actually happening in India. And the last important point, that electricity price has actually not gone up significantly in last few years. So these are some encouraging data which actually suggesting that we should be actually moving to the next level. And as a mixed program impact, if you look, we are actually working in a various angle and various strands. So we have published a India e-cookbook, where we have established that we have taken 25 popular and stable dishes from India, which is normally cooked across the country. And the data suggested that electric cooking is much cheaper than any other fuel. Then we did a forum, modern energy cooking forum. We have also showcased our innovative companies, what they're doing, how they're doing. We have brought them in Delhi and showcased that their technology to the audience, and they got a really good demand from the market. Then we are working with the DISCOM or utility, you can say, for the promotion of electric cooking. Then we are also working with the very large scale commercial pilot with the EESL. Then we regularly do the talk series where we are promoting the programs in a more holistic manner. So, and we have also run the entrepreneurship development program in clean cooking, where we have identified the startups and entrepreneurs, trained them, provided financial supports and all, provided market linkages. So here are we. So today what we are actually doing. So we are actually trying to develop a platform where we can actually help you to raise the private fund for the clean cooking sector. And it is not only about the funding, but it's also about the connect. As we understand that the fundraising is the big challenge, like Nick has also mentioned in his remarks. And mostly the funding, as you all know that how and where it is coming. So mostly the funding comes from the banking industry. If your company is mature and you have a predictable or projectable financial income in future, if you don't have any projectable financials, so banker are very reluctant to fund you. So in such scenario, equity investment or grant is the best suitable propositions. However, the grant is the very scarce. Again, it's available for a project basis and very limited basis. So which actually lead to the equity market. Equity market is the one market which is challenging, tough, but this actually give lot of flexibility to you. When equity investors come to you, they take some shares in your company. They invest you for a longer term. So they don't expect that you are going to return them in 1 or 2 years. Maybe the return period goes higher, which actually helping you to focus more on a business, not on the repayment. And that is the core difference between the bank loan and the equity. We will be helping you through this program to raising the equity when either you have an operation in India or you are from Indian company, or if you are raising the fund for India operation or like to enter in Indian market. And I request the people who are not speaking, please put yourself on mute. Thank you. And then the sector we are focusing, like Dr. Nick has mentioned, that we are actually looking to support all sets of fuel. So we're looking for any solution in electric cooking, solar powered cooking, hydrogen or biogas based cooking, LPG, PNG, and any other modern energy cooking which you feel which we have never heard. We like to hear the new devices, new solutions is coming. However, we not able to support any project in biomass and firewood based solution. So this is the challenge of the program, and this should be from India. Yeah. Which kind of company actually can look to raise the fund through our initiative? So any companies, a private limited companies, a startup or SME or innovator. So any entity who is doing a business or on the for profit making can eligible to raise the fund. As here in this program, we are focusing on equity market. Equity market normally comes through the for profit making venture. So this is the another interesting aspects to actually look upon. They will be looking for those businesses which has the innovative solutions. They have the good future potentials. Maybe they are struggling or at the very early stage, or they are lacking the capital and all. So they will helping you to unlock the capital. And we are looking for any range of the your business. It can be for design, development, manufacturing, assembly, distributions, market, going marketplace, and also we can help any journey of your business. What we are actually looking for when we say that if you have applied and how your selection chances will be, as we mentioned that the typical equity investors look for how innovative devices are. These devices are easy copyable, or this device have some innovation which actually segregating you from the others. So they look from the angle that how unique repositions your devices has, what is the new innovations you are bringing. Then if your device is innovative enough and all, so what is the market potential for this device? So they look from the angle of market viability. If they feel that the device is suitable for a market. And third, scalability is the most important aspect. And since we are talking about clean cooking, so we should be also looking at impact. So here the investors will be typically impact investors, the people who actually understand the patient capital and all, and they understand that return may be slightly lower, but it is going to have the social value and the return period can be higher. So these people are very much available in a market. They are keep looking for good innovative companies like you to put their money in your company. They are ready to be part of your journey. And of course, you as a company have to provide the better return to the investors. We are looking to support about 20 companies where we will shortlist them, and then we'll take them for the training. And then based on the training and mentoring, we will be asking you to present to the committee, which will not committee, but it's a pitching session. So what kind of company actually who can apply? So anybody who's looking to raise at the earliest stage up to 100K USD, so that they can apply under the seed earliest stage funding. Some company may be looking from the USD 500K to 5 million. So they can apply under the category of seed to pre-series. And any company who is looking to raise more than 5 million, they can apply under the category of series A and beyond. When you apply, most of the time we feel that there is the articulation which actually investors want to hear from you in a certain languages. You as an entrepreneur speak in certain languages. Maybe this the opportunity, like once you'll be shortlisted and all, we will be providing the dedicated mentorship support for you to actually come to the place where you have a common language. So we will be refining you, helping you through our experts and all. They will be guiding you how to actually pitch your idea to the investors, and how to actually make what investors want to hear. So it is the like a handholding kind of support by the external experts who are champion in this area, which will actually help you to work on your PPT, work on your presentation, work on how to make a maximum out of minimum time you have been given to you or not. So we will be taking a multiple approach to have this mentorship. What kind of supports you can actually expect from us? So of course, the fundraising support we are providing you, which is the most important. Then we are also providing you the networking. The lot of time the mix and network come across that we require a lot of opportunity, and we can keep sharing those opportunity with you. And we have also created a WhatsApp group, which is a very open, transparent group. So please feel free to join that group. There are a lot of opportunities keep coming. I request my team to put that in this chat also. Then business support is another area where we are actually providing. Uh, I like to give an example like we have support in our ETP. We have supported a company who have raised the fund from the banking channel, who understand that what is the nitty-gritty required to raise the funding from the banking channel. So this kind of supports we always provide. We have provided support to an Indian company who is actually looking to expand their business in African market and all, and she being a lady is very active in this domain. Maybe some of the people you are knowing and all. So this kind of supports we provide when you are part of the program. Of course, we provide the incubation support through the experts and all. We have network experts who can actually help you, and sometimes we can also connect with the researchers and some incubation centers, and will help you and guide you. And that training is the most important component, where we believe that uh, to having the right sets of articulations, and we'll help you to help you through the training. This training will going to be have a dedicated training sessions for and then mentoring. So mentoring typically will be done by the again by the external experts who are champion in their field, and then they will guide you based on your problem statement. So normally when you will be part of shortlisted team, will pick up a problem statement for the fundraising aspects. Then my mentor will actually help you in that. So about the competition timeline. So competition is launched in May. So we are closing this application on August 30th. Then we will be having the first round of screening in September. Then the mentorship and training session will be happening again around September time. And then we are planning to organize the pitching session, which is the actual session with the investor and you by September or October. So the training session will be another interesting handholding support for you. And this is the scanner and link which you can go through, apply. And I also request my team to actually give the application link in the chat. And I am done with my presentation. Happy to take. Sorry, I never realized that I am out. So sorry for that. So I'm happy to take any questions, any suggestions, how we can actually help you. So yeah, people can raise your hand, and then we can able to answer. So Mr. Surus, yeah. Yes, Mr. Ali, you can raise your question. Please unmute yourself and then ask the question.
Yes, sorry. Now, can you hear me, please?
Yes, please go ahead.
Yes, I am Shuruz Ali Sarkar from Bangladesh. My organization is Rehabilitation, Employment and Development for the Youths. We are basically non-government organization working in the southern part of Bangladesh, southern west part of Bangladesh. And my question is, can we eligible for the application? Because so far I understood you have mentioned it is particularly from India, but we are from Bangladesh, very close to India. You know the greatest mangrove forest in Bangladesh and also India, the Sundarban. We are near to Sundarban. And there is a lot of tidal effects and SARS, cyclones. And at that period, there is a great crisis of cooking, especially when the people get shelter to the cyclone center. And also had the water is also a big problem. You know that very well then during the cyclone period, and when the people took shelter in the cycle center, that we normally provide puff rice, dry food, but the people are not accused to eat this type of food. If we able to provide solar energy cooking system to them, normally there is a solar system in the cyclone center, but need to increase the number because in each center there is a people number of almost 400 to 700 people took shelter. In our district, Bagarat area, near Sundarban, there is about 400 cyclone center over here. And this is very much important. That is, people normally use the, that wood that is not good for health. And the proposal you asked for, that is a clean cooking system that is good for health and also healthy for environment. We have initially discussed with the companies. They are providing some sorts of supports to establish clean cooking system through solar, so that it will be environment friendly. And also we are proposing that irrigation through solar system. This will be a double layer agricultural system. The solar panel will be set up in a way that the agriculture will continue, and side by side panel will supply electricity through irrigation system. This type of thinking initially we have proposing you. Now your turn, please.
So thank you, Mr. Suruz, and then you actually belong to the very geographically important country that
Yes.
is in place the Ganges, where the mangrove can be actually grown up around.
Yeah.
So currently this program is focused on having the either Indian company or having the international company operation in India. However, please may write a mail to us, and we can actually pass your message to our team, and then we can actually look whenever some opportunity is coming, so we can pass this message to you. Yeah.
Okay. Then how we will write that you mail provided us, we can use that mail to forward our letter.
Yeah, so you can write to us at the program@finovista.com. So Satyam, can you type the email ID here?
Yes, program. Yes. Okay, you get that.
So please write a mail to us, and we'll look into that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Any further question?
Mr. Dhaval is asking that since Finovista is backed by UK and Lakbar University, the equity investors are from UK or from India?
Yeah, so Mr. Dhaval, we are actually bringing pool of investors. These investors are who have the interest in supporting the companies in India. So the mix and the UK aid and the university just providing a platform. So this will be typically investors, the fund, which can be from anywhere. Hope I am able to answer your question.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Yes, Devang ji, बताइए.
सर कैसे हैं?
I'm good, I'm good.
सर ये एक क्वेश्चन ऐसा था, ये इक्विटी जो है यानी वो कैसे परसेंटेज बेसिस पे कैसे उसमें कुछ कैलकुलेशंस कुछ डिटेल में शेयर कर सकते हैं यार?
So normally equity, so I will be using the Hindi, so hope it is fine to all, or if not fine, I will try to translate some point in English also. So इक्विटी कैसा होता है कि आपकी कंपनी होती है, आपकी कंपनी में शुरू में पैसा लगाते हैं. वो पैसा क्या होता है कि इस पैसे को बिजनेस से कभी अज्यूम किया जाता है कि बाहर नहीं निकालते हैं, और ना ही आपको इसके लिए किसी को इंटरेस्ट पे करना होता है. तो नॉर्मली ये बिजनेस प्रोमोटर्स पैसा लगाते हैं जो आपका होता है. ग्रेजुअली जब आपका बिजनेस बड़ा होता जाता है तो आप बाहर के इन्वेस्टर्स को बोलते हैं कि आप मेरी कंपनी में पैसा लगा दीजिए. सो जब वो आपकी कंपनी में पैसा लगाते हैं तो वो उनको एक रिटर्न चाहिए होता है कि ठीक है, मैं आपकी कंपनी का कुछ हिस्से का मैं मालिक हूँ. तो वो आपकी कंपनी में डे टू डे ऑपरेशंस नहीं करेंगे, बट अपना उन्होंने को पैसा लगाया हो तो दे विल एक्सपेक्ट कि आप उनको कुछ रिटर्न देंगे. तो उसके लिए आपको अपनी कंपनी की हिस्सेदारी देनी होगी और उस हिस्सेदारी से उनका प्रॉफिट होगा.
In that case, it should be a private limited compulsory or LLP form.
LLP partnership also and the private limited. However, the most investors actually look for the private limited or limited company. So you should be having the private limited company for more if you would like to have the good deal in front of equity investors.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So Mr. Devang question was why should we go for the equity and how it works. So we mentioned that the equity is useful for those people who are looking for raising the long-term capital, and equity investors typically are those people who is the actual owner. So actual owner puts some money to start the business, and these owners are not taking away that money. As the business is growing, the need is growing. So when your need is growing, so you actually look for the third party investors and all people from outside, maybe from your network, professional investors who are actually putting the money in your company. However, they are not taking a day-to-day activities part of your company, but they will be expecting some return from your company financially. So as you are growing, their returns will be growing. Yes.
If you have any more questions, please just raise your hand or you can just unmute and ask.
So in case if you don't have a question or if you don't want to discuss in this group, so you always feel free to ask this question or through our number we have provided, or better to write a mail to us. We will try to answer you one-to-one through your email. and that time you can ask. So equity is always going to be most confidential discussion to talk, as it involve lot of discussions. So when an investor will be agree to invest money in you, so they will always sign the NDA. So please feel free to write a mail to us, and we will try to answer that. Yeah, so thank you all. Thank you. And Nick, are you there? You'd like to say quick thanks, and then we'll close the session. So okay, thank you all, and please feel free, and we look forward, and all the best.
Thank you very much from Bangladesh.
Yeah, thank you, Aliji. Thank you.
Bye, sir.
বাংলাদেশে